Hello and welcome to 52 Weeks of Storytelling. This is week 6. We are talking sports and sports activities. So, if you want to hear my football story or what I love about soccer, you can go check that out. It's totally in this video. I just want to let you know it's coming because I don't really talk sports very often. It's not really one of my favorite things, which is really funny. There's also going to be some Irish dancing conversation. So, what is 52 weeks of storytelling? 52 weeks of storytelling is coming and watching a video on the YouTube channel or wherever you are for 52 weeks and checking in and just taking a few moments to write a page of your story. What we do is we go through a specific prompt. I walk you through how I like to think about it and how I like to write about things. And it will help you outline a page of your story or potentially help you completely write a story for you to share with someone you love. If you come back and you hang out with me for 52 weeks, you will have a basic, almost a book. So, depending on how much you write, it could potentially be a full book. So, if you've ever been like, oh my gosh, I want to write a book, or oh my gosh, I want to help someone else write a book, this is how you can do it in 52 weeks. There is an email opt in. You can get these things delivered straight to your email. There is a PDF of the journal that you can follow along with. There's a printable option. And then there's an actual printed version from Amazon, and you can find those links in the description of this video. If you are working with someone you love and you are over Zoom or you are in a care facility, this is a great activity to have a family do together over time. It's a weekly activity that will show up in your inbox. You can just come grab it on YouTube, however you want to do it. You can share the video in a Zoom call or watch it together, pause the video, have a conversation about the prompt, and see what you come up with as a family together, or see what your resident comes up with. So those are all my housekeeping items and reminders. So you can check all the links for all of those things are down in the description of this video. So on to the prompt. Here we are. Favorite sports or sports activity. So when I like to think about sports or sports activity or sports team, that was the other thing is sports team. So if you want to pick a sports team, have at it, write about a sports team or a sports figure that you love and that's really important for you as a person. For sports, I have a pretty broad definition of sports. I was not a huge sport kid. My father was from Ireland and he played Gaelic football. And so my brother played soccer here in the States, and I actually never played really a sport, a team sport. I swam for a little while. I did Irish dancing for a while. I wanted to play soccer, but that didn't end up being a thing. And then I actually was rowing. So I rowed in high school, and that really became my sport. So I know a lot of people probably don't think about like they think about baseball, they think about soccer, basketball, and football, those as the main ones if you're here in the States. And I know that I have people watching from all over the place, so insert your, cultural sport here. So I like to have a broad definition. So figure skating, anything that you are being active with your body to me is a sport because that was my growing up. That was my childhood is, we lots of things are sports. So how do we write about all these different things? Well, we go back to our 5 W's, which are who, what, when, where, and why. Who could be who introduced you to the sport, what is obviously the activity or sport you're doing, when potentially when you were introduced to it, when did you realize you loved it, where were you when you practiced this sport, where did you play games, did you travel, and then the why. So the why for this one is kind of fun. So how did you get to this? Was it something that your parents wanted you to do? Did you stumble into it? Those types of questions. The digging deeper questions are things like, how did it impact you? How do you feel about this sport? How do you feel about those memories? And what do you want people to remember about this sport activity or those memories? So those are the writing questions. I hope that this has helped you find a way to write about a favorite sport or sport activity. Go back and listen to my different examples if you're not sure still which activity you want to choose or sport you want to choose. And that's what all I got. So I hope you have an incredibly wonderful day. And until we talk again, happy writing.